Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. I'm so optimistic about our business because I think they'll both come in. They want these people to vote. My dog thing hit home. I read a lot of different things. Now, 55 million people in the US vote for dogs. There are 85 million people who own crypto. That's crazy, that we have political power. Bitcoin traders think that the price will go up in September, but they are still not sure if it will hit the long-awaited six-figure mark by the end of 2024. Well-known crypto trader Rekt Capital told their 483,000 fans on July 30th that Bitcoin is still on track for a breakout in September. Rekt said that even though Bitcoin didn't break out of the reaccumulation range, a time when buyers stock up on Bitcoin in preparation of future price increases, that breakout was never likely soon after the April halving. 100 days after the split, on July 29th, Bitcoin was only 2.11% higher at $1.66, which CoinMarketCap data shows that it's now just below that, at $1.66,800 at the time of writing. A lot of traders think that Bitcoin will probably hit $100,000 in 2025, not 2024, as some people thought. A crypto trader who goes by the name Don Crypto Trades told Cointelegraph. The higher timeframe Bitcoin chart does look great to me. In a post on July 30th, the founder of the crypto research company Reflexivity Research, Will Clement, said that the Bitcoin quarterly chart looks crazy. Dan Crypto Trades added, I think six figures this year might be a bit early. But I'm pretty sure we'll see it somewhere in 2025. He used good macroeconomic factors as an example. We hit a high point of $1.69K last time, so $1.100K would only be 1.5x from that point. It's even less if we take inflation into account during that time, so I think $100. 000 is a good goal given where the world and crypto space are now. Short term, Dan Crypto Trades wants to buy in the $1.70,000 to $1.74,000 range. But he has been turned down many times in the last 2 months. Once BTC breaks above that price range, I think we will see rapid growth higher, he said. According to Mati Greenspan, founder of Quantum Economics, the map shows a clear range between $55,000 and $73,000 that has been in play since March. Greenspan said that it is currently trying the upper limits of that range. Like most people in the crypto world, Greenspan thinks that the recent push by former US President Donald Trump for Bitcoin will help the price of Bitcoin break out of a long period of consolidation. Greenspan said that this cycle is now being driven by nation-state FOMO. The first ETF was for Bitcoin, and now you have the Ethereum ETF. We've changed our minds a lot about how crypto affects politics. What I mean is that this Bitcoin National Conference is going to be crazy. Donald Trump is a great opportunist who says, hey, there are 10 million voters who care about this issue. I want them, so there's a report that he's going to say something. A long-term reserve for Bitcoin. That seems like it would make the price go up a lot. Who in their wildest dreams would have thought? And all of a sudden, listen, I don't know if you will. I haven't seen a speech. I know Kennedy is going to talk before him. He's a big fan of crypto. Out there is an all-star group. Cindy Lundis is going to give a speech, and it's possible that she will push something in her bill. This was built on top of it, so you could see. Also, I would say that Kamala Harris, the likely Democratic winner, and her staff are saying, wait a minute, I can't not be, she's from San Francisco, so they know how important tech is for growth. I'm sure the Democrats will change their minds and say, hey, the Biden administration was wrong on this. Gary Gensler needs to go. Let's be moving forward with an idea. All of a sudden, two groups are going to start fighting over us outcasts. We're really excited about it. It will be interesting to do a second show next week to see how everything turns out. The market is very excited about it, though. I also believe that if Trump says it, it will change everything. Things cost a lot more. Then there's let's say 45 to 55% chance that he wins right now, or 5050. Then if he wins, does he do what he said he would do? Most likely 80%. But if he does it, other banks, central banks, and reserves are likely to start buying it 80% of the time. And all of a sudden, the 500,000, 600,000, or 700,000 crypto that we thought was funny to talk about is actually possible. And $700,000 worth of crypto is gold. It's about the same as gold's market value. Yes, $14 trillion or close to that amount. It might go up a bit now that the price of gold has gone up, but that didn't seem real. Now there's a chance. It's not the most likely thing that will happen, but it could. It's pretty crazy excited then. They sat with him and told him, Larry, you're not thinking about this right. These were people he looked up to from other things they'd done in life. This is important. Let me explain it to you. I think Satoshi saw what makes people in TradFi understand. He must have seen it because it's not in the white paper. In the years after 2008, there was a move toward populism among people. What did people think in 2008? People in hedge funds and insurance companies were bailed out, and now a lot of people are going to lose their homes. If you're a little guy, you think things aren't fair. To say screw this, screw the system in more than one way. Satoshi's paper was a screw the system report. We don't trust the system. There will be populism. In the end, what does populism mean in politics? It means I'm going to spend more money over and over again. I've lived long enough to remember the first populist president, which was Donald Trump. Okay, neoliberal policies, George Bush and Bill Clinton were in power. Their rules were pretty much the same. Trump told them to spend it. Then Joe Biden came along and was taken over by the leftists. He says, I need to spend more, I need to get people to pay off their medical bills and college loans, right? That's why we've been spending too much since 2016. There's no way out. Larry Fink would say, if you're going to print dollar after dollar after dollar after dollar, it's going to make the dollar worth less. So let me buy something like gold or silver. Digital gold is what Bitcoin is. I've always thought the story should stay that easy. It's not going to cost money, it won't just be digital gold. We're not going to use Bitcoin to buy tennis shoes, right? We think it will go up because of this. Who is going to buy your tennis shoes when you think they'll go up in price? People from the United States, Sudan, and Egypt could store some of their heart and wealth there and feel safe because they trust it. The code and the people who trust it are not just the code, it's also the people who use the code. I think that's what one person told him, so he brought in experts. Larry then talked to a lot of smart people, some from his own business, and said, I get it. He can also read tea leaves very well. Hey, BlackRock needs to be a part of this if it's going to be important. So all of a sudden they help establish credibility.